Hi there, YouTube. We're back again with some commentary on the CombatCon cutting finals. This is Sean Franklin. First round is a moving target. I'd never done this before. It's been used for a few years on the East Coast, but this is the first time it's appeared on a West Coast cutting tournament. The objective is basically chase the mat down and cut as many cuts as you can. Pretty happy with my cutting on this round. I was actually expecting it to be more difficult to catch up to the mat, and I was being a little conservative at first. Missed there. But all in all, a pretty good run. Unfortunately for Karl, evidently the cameraman was not on the ball. Just get the very tail end of that run. You can't really see it here, but at the very end, his sword nicked that string they were pulling it with, and I was pretty worried that we might have to shut it down for maintenance for a little bit. Here RJ, it's again using the cold steel, Italian. It's a little bit mixed up with the footwork here, and that definitely costs him a cut or two. He starts out very strong, and the feet are stuttering a little bit, which makes it very hard to get in the right position to launch the cut. So the second round is cutting through two parallel mats. It's difficult to see from this angle, but they're about 1.5 feet apart. The purpose of this test is to keep your edge in alignment over a long distance, rather than just having it align right when you hit the target. Once again, I'd never done this before, or any other form of cutting through a wide target. As you can see, that one had deviated a little bit on the second cut. But overall, I was fairly pleased with my performance here. Didn't quite make it on that one. As you can see, the sword flattened out as it was moving through the second mat. That's quite possibly the best horizontal cut I've done in my life, so proud about that one. Here we see Karl showing off. Hard to see at this speed, but he actually missed the top mat for that cut. So if you'll notice, when RJ performed that undercut, he scalloped a little bit, which caused him to miss the second mat, which is pretty much what this test is all about. So for this round, there's two mats spaced a distance apart, and the objective is to do a double cut on both mats. And what that means is to cut the bottom and then cut the top piece before it can fall. Also part of this challenge was to not stop the motion between the two double cuts. Usually when people do this cut, they take some time to set up quite a bit before they attempt the cut. I'd also never tried this one before, and I was pretty pleased with that run. But as you see, Karl's second cut puts mine to shame. Unfortunately here on the slow-mo you can see that he misses the target as it falls and instead hits the existing mat. Also part of the rules was that the second double cut cannot be of the exact same format as the first one. So it's a little bit challenging to figure out exactly what cutting pattern you're going to use between the two. So, good start by RJ. Good control of that mat, however, doesn't quite make it on the second one. And this is similar to the first round, however, with a single-handed sword. So off-screen there's someone with some semaphores signaling which cuts must be performed. Going into this, I was dealing with an injury to my right wrist. And that one hurt quite a bit, actually. And after that point, the cutting really didn't go so well. Although I was fairly pleased with that, because I normally completely fail that cut. But not a great round for me altogether. So as you see, much cleaner cuts by Karl. Now the objective is you're supposed to switch back and forth each time a signal is put up. So as you see, Karl did twice in a row on one mat, which is why he was not so happy about that. Even despite that, he's still doing much better than either of us did on that round. So in circumstances like this, a cut like that would be counted as a failed cut, despite the fact it just about went through. We're really looking for completion, because the objective is not just to get through, but to deliver the best cut you can. So if it fails, it's a fail.
Thrown from his championship from last year, McKeehan of South Coast. Over here, you're on podium. Yeah. in second place, close, very close, but this year's second place silver medalist, Sean Franklin of Blood 9.
Don't quite get it.
And in first place, the man with more Albions than anyone I know. The beast from the east, Mr. Karl Bolle.
But definitely no shame losing to this man.
You're over here in the center, Mike. You're think about these guys are your cutting champions.
So that was the 2016 CombatCon cutting finals. I hope you guys enjoyed watching.